India's Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman is all geared up to present the interim budget for 2024-25 later today.
Now we break it down and cut out the noise to show what exactly to expect from the budget. Take a look at this report.
दुनिया में गंभीर संकटों के बीच भारत सबसे तेजी से विकसित होती बड़ी अर्थव्यवस्था बना। लगातार 2 क्वार्टर से भारत की विकास दर 7.5% से ऊपर रही है।
The interim budget offers a preliminary view of the government's broad plan for the upcoming fiscal year starting in April. It is required for the authorization of expenditures until a new government is formed. July will see the presentation of the whole budget following the election results.
जब चुनाव का समय निकट होता है तब आम तौर पर पूर्ण बजट नहीं रखा जाता है। हम भी उसी परंपरा का निर्वाह करते हुए पूर्ण बजट नई सरकार बनने के बाद आपके समक्ष लेकर के आएंगे।
The latest economic report pegs India's growth at 7%. The finance minister is expected to hail the country's growth prospects. The budget will have a strong emphasis on capital expenditure and at the same time look at fiscal consolidation. For this year, the government is expected to say they are on the path to achieve the deficit target of 5.9% of GDP. That is mainly because of direct tax collections, better than expected non-tax revenues, and expenditure savings by some ministries. The target for the next year is likely to be set lower at 5.4% of GDP. The gap between government revenue and expenditure will be a key number that domestic and international businesses and investors will focus on. By 2025 to 2026, the government promises to cut its budget deficit to 4.5% of GDP. However, to achieve this, the fiscal deficit needs to be aggressively reduced by 1.4 percentage points during the next 2 years. It appears difficult to implement such strong fiscal consolidation. This would require drastic cuts to spending, which might not be ideal given the weak level of domestic consumption. However, any adjustments to the tax system to boost consumption will be left for the complete budget. Instead, the government's capital expenditure plan will remain a focus. For this year, capital spending was projected to increase by 37%. Although capital expenditures will probably continue, the rate of expansion could moderate. The budget for CAPEX is likely to show an increase of 12% to 15% for next year. More funding is expected to be allocated to the current welfare programs to assist the less fortunate sectors of the economy. To boost the rural and agricultural sectors, there may be an increase in funding for programs like the PM Kisan and Manrega programs.